They've truly silenced the doubters. The Den's been such a good place to come to, and the team here have swept to third in the First Division table. This weekend, Aston Villa are the visitors, and that's our feature match. Also, they proved that they'd be no pushovers. That opening game was also against Aston Villa at Villa Park.
Taken by O'Callaghan. Cascarino! Tony Cascarino has already put his trademark on the First Division. Oh, there's a mistake by a rather nervy Alan Evans. Sheringham finding doors. It's Cascarino again. He's scored again. This is incredible. Andy Gray's onside. Horn's got to come. I would think that would be a penalty. It is. Gray, I think, was happy to look for the penalty, but he got it. Andy Gray, that is, because it's Stuart Gray now presiding at the penalty and scoring 2-1. Dawes and Horn between them, getting into a right mess, and it's left McAnally with the equaliser. Dear, oh dear. Delight for Alan McAnally.
2 goals there for Tony Cascarino. He's gone on from there to become Millwall's leading scorer with 15, and at the same time one of the most feared strikers in the First Division, which can also be said for Aston Villa's Alan McAnally, their top scorer with 21 this season. But for that save of the season by Jim Leighton, he'd have made it 22 against Manchester United in the goalless draw at Villa Park last Sunday.
Callaghan. Here's the cross. It eluded Robson. McAnally! Oh, a marvellous save by Leighton.
So McAnally takes his place in the Villa team. It's the one that drew with Manchester United in front of the live cameras. Lee Butler keeps his place in goal. Steve Sims remains at centre-back. There's still no place then for goalkeeper Nigel Spink, Derek Mountfield in defence, or indeed for Gordon Cowans in the Villa midfield. Cowans is one of the 2 substitutes today. Millwall are also unchanged. Alan McCleary has shaken off a slight thigh strain, and that midfield dynamo, Terry Hurlock, has recovered from a touch of flu. They are third in the table after a good run of 4 wins and a draw in their last 6 games. Our referee today, Paul Durkin of Portland in Dorset. A bleak and blustery afternoon here in South London. As usual, a good boisterous crowd here at the Den, looking for Millwall to push ever further towards the top 2. In a marvellous season, third in the table, and facing a Villa side today that's just that little bit vulnerable. Still flirting quite dangerously with the wrong end of the table. Here's Steve Sims, who's been brought into the side to stabilise that Villa defence, as he did last week against Manchester United. Alan McCleary with a throw for Millwall in the blue shirts and white shorts. Carter playing it in, almost came through to O'Callaghan. And Villa get it away, it came off Hurlock. Birch jumping for it, but the left-back Sean Sparham getting his header in for Millwall. And the first real touch of the ball for this new Villa goalkeeper, Lee Butler. In for Nigel Spink last week. Only had 1 first-team game before that. 22 years old. A touch now for the keeper at the other end, Brian Horn, member of the England under-21 squad. Goes Cascarino, as he does so often in the air, but Gray getting the better of Carter. Bowman right. Just out of play, it'll be Millwall throw. McCleary with it. Played towards Sheringham, who's having a really lean spell at the moment, Teddy Sheringham. Sheringham, McCleary, Les Briley, back to Sheringham again. Cascarino looking to get it on the turn. Sheringham wanting it, and it might come to O'Callaghan. Millwall ahead. ricochet for Aston Villa, it must be said, but snatched on gleefully there by the Millwall number 11. And Millwall go ahead with a little more than 2 minutes of the game gone. Cascarino, difficult to shake off the ball, looking around, finds Sheringham, there's a deflection there, and it falls suddenly for Kevin O'Callaghan, and the ball finishes in the back of the Villa net. Great start for Millwall, leading by 1-0. Goes Thompson, big, powerful young centre-back. Graham Taylor on the left of the picture there in the spectacles, the Aston Villa manager. The season not without its worries for him at the moment. Oh, some fun and games on the deck there between Gage and O'Callaghan. Started with, I would imagine, quite an innocent tangle of bodies, and as both tried to get up and get away, and the feet and the fists started going, and the referee calling both to him, and I think taking maybe the very sensible approach that grow up a little bit and don't maybe have to take a yellow card out. John Doherty performed wonders with this Millwall side in the first season in the First Division. Millwall bringing on a crop of good youngsters as well. That time Gage has gone down. Another little clash with Kevin O'Callaghan. And the referee calling on the trainer. O'Callaghan being called to the referee. Kevin Gage in a fair bit of trouble with that injury, and indeed is being taken off. So Villa already a goal down. That's a serious blow for them, with their competitive midfield man way off the field. And Gordon Cowns, England international, of course, just back this season from a 3-year spell in Italian football with Barry. Lock up well, Carter the little flick on. Riley battling through the midfield, finds Sheringham, looking to bring Carter into it. A good play by him. And the curling shot that was always curling away from that near post and causing Villa no real problems. But he certainly showed earlier on that in that move his ability to get past two. Took two out of the play there, and then the shot when some would have wanted a cross. Half-time whistle has gone, and Millwall are leading by 1-0, scored right at the start of the game by Kevin O'Callaghan, his 5th of the season. Aston Villa coming back into the game well without really making that many chances. Still to come on this football programme today, action from the First Division as Spurs go to Coventry, and that Second Division game of the season, Manchester City against Chelsea. But here at the Den, it's Millwall 1, Aston Villa 0. So Aston Villa get the second half underway. They now attack the goal to our right. Result in a good position, conceding that early goal. They've scored, would you believe it, the Midland side only 4 times in their last 8 games. And they've won only 1 away game in the league this season. And that was at Highbury very early on against Arsenal. Here's big David Thompson, another of the 20-year-olds in this Millwall side. A free kick, didn't quite fall for Cascarino, hooked away there by Price. Wanting a little too much time there. O'Callaghan. Here's Keown. Cascarino again, bringing Herlock into it. Turn, trying to get Sheringham away. That was well spotted by Keown. Just as that was well spotted by Steve Wood. And Sheringham's caught offside. Cleary on the far side. Sheringham, little touch there for Carter. Well kept in, good play there by Jimmy Carter. There's his cross. Sheringham now with a header. Good Millwall move there. They've got their act together well after appearing live on the nation's television screens on 2 successive weeks. We saw them lose to Norwich here. There's Cascarino. Oh, a nice back heel. It comes for Sheringham. And he's put it wide again. They just won't go in for Teddy Sheringham at the moment. Earlier in the season, you would have put your house on that one. Again by Cascarino, and into the path of Sheringham, the back heel by Cascarino, and he flicked it wide. 2 or 3 months ago they were meat and drink for Teddy Sheringham. They're playing some good stuff now, Millwall. As I was saying, they've really got their house in order after losing at home to Norwich and then at home to Liverpool in successive weeks in front of the live cameras. Since then, 4 wins and a draw in their last 6, and now aiming for another win here. Birch. Sparham's after him. Oh, that's a free kick. Birch will need some attention after the challenge by Sean Sparham. Tried to take the ball, but in the end, quite clearly took the man. Cowans curling it in, and it was Briley right back there, putting it behind for the corner. That was an excellent free kick by Gordon Cowans. Not over yet for Millwall as Paul Birch now lines up this corner for Villa. Heading towards the near post, looking for Ormond Royd. Keown's in there as well. And in the end, O'Callaghan brings it away to the cheers of the Millwall faithful. McInally with a throw for Villa. Birch, McInally hooked into the middle again. Wood in giving it away, and Cowans with a rifling left foot shot just wide of the goal. And Millwall for the first time almost in the game, a little muddled in defence there, and Steve Wood allowing himself to be dispossessed there. Cowans with the shot, but wide of the Millwall goal. Still 1-0 to Millwall. Callaghan. Looks more promising for Aston Villa. That's a free kick for them too. A foul by Terry Hurlock, and there's going to be a yellow card for Hurlock. He pursued the Villa man quite a way there before he finally made his challenge. Callaghan. This free kick taken, and the referee has notified the linesman. Yes, I've seen what you want to do. Birch goes off, and Ian Olney, a young striker, comes on as a substitute. What a strike force is what Villa need now. Cowans behind this one, and Callaghan and Gray. Callaghan with it. Thoroughly disgusted with himself, punching his fist into his palm. Felt there should have been a more delicate touch to that one. Sheringham's touch. Belted away by Sims. McInally after this one. This could be a problem. They claim handball there. And Villa claiming a handball by David Thompson just inside the box. The referee and linesman look away, and Villa a little upset with that decision. And looked like a definite handball there. And it was inside the box, and Millwall lucky to escape. Sparrow. O'Callaghan. Too high for Cascarino. Les Briley now. O'Callaghan. Brought down right on the edge of the box by Price. Free kick to Millwall. Interesting position here. They've got Carter to take it. He'll dink a little cross in. And the charge will be on. Cascarino and Sheringham. Thompson in there too. O'Callaghan. Briley and Hurlock just on the edge of the box. Now what's Carter going to do? It's floated in there. And it's knocked away by Ormonroyd. Carter again. Trying another cross in. Cascarino's head found out by Hurlock. Terrific goal for Millwall, and that probably wrapped it up for them. Terry Hurlock, the scorer. Only his third this season. A long cross coming in by Carter. Good jump by Cascarino again, and there's that dynamo of a midfield man, left-footed beyond the despairing arm of Butler, and Millwall are 2 up. Very animated there. The 2 men behind this amazing Millwall season. John Docherty, the manager, on the left, and Frank McClintock, his coach. Final whistle, and the Millwall success story goes on. They're determined to have a final say in this championship race. They now can say 5 wins and 1 draw in their last 7 games. While Aston Villa flirting ever more dangerously with the relegation area, 1 win in their last 10. The goals by Terry Hurlock here, which really sealed it all after Kevin O'Callaghan had scored for Millwall in only the 2nd minute of the game. Final score then here at the Den in South London. Millwall 2, Aston Villa 0. A result that should please the Millwall skipper, Les Briley.
Yeah, it's very pleasing from our point of view to keep going. Keep chasing the Arsenal and the Norwich, who are a few points in front of us, and yeah, very pleased to win.
So you're 6 points behind Arsenal now. I mean, do you here genuinely still feel the championship is up for grabs as far as you're concerned?
Yes, I think so, because Arsenal got Liverpool to play. I know we've got Liverpool to play at home, Norwich City, and yes, I think we can do it, because we came with a similar run last year, and everybody was saying, oh, you know, nothing about Millwall. Well, that's good. When people say nothing about Millwall, that's when we're at our best, because that's where we're coming from behind again.
And Terry Hurlock got on the score sheet again this time. We can have a look at that one, I think, Les.
Yeah, Jimmy Carter here does well, checks back.
What a prospect he is.
Yes, he's done very well, Jimmy. Puts the ball in. Little nod down, a great read by Terry, and a hell of a strike, because as you see, he's been a little bit interfered with by the Villa player, but a hell of a finish, yeah, brilliant. Terry's done ever so well, because he's had flu all week, Tel.
That's right.
So he's crawled out of bed to play today, but that's typical of the character of Millwall players, I think.
So a good win for Millwall that they thoroughly deserved. And elsewhere in the First Division,